The finale opens with Mara's wedding in 2016. 10 years have passed since Kate got sick. Tally remarks that they raised a great girl. She got through college, law school, and now she's getting married to a doctor. Kate thanks Tully for sticking with her, but Tully says that Kate did a good job raising her and she's the best of her. The scene then flits to show Tully looking at the mirror by herself. In the 1970s, Tully is ecstatic as she got a scholarship, but her mother Cloud is nowhere to be seen. Tully thinks that she never wanted her, but Kate reminds her that they're family. They then sneak out and go bike riding at night. The next day, Kate's family sees them off as they're starting college. They bid their farewell and get emotional. Cloud also happens to be there, lurking about in her truck, watching Tully and crying. In 1997, Kate and Johnny head home to find Tully there waiting for them. She's supposed to be in New York, but after an elevator accident that almost cost her life, she decided not to stay. She has a new talk show and wants Johnny to produce it. The trio celebrates along with Mara and dance to ABBA's song Dancing Queen like they used to as teenagers. Kate's mom advises her to get a bigger house since they're a family now. She urges her to go back to work and reminds her that she has so much potential, so it's not too late. Kate pays Tully a visit and watches her doing her show. Johnny actually thinks that Tully isn't doing a great job at hosting and remarks that she's a little bit too polished and doesn't seem relaxed. Tully asks Kate for advice to make the show work. Kate advises her to be herself, like the girlfriend hour that gets people to open up to her. Kate, Tully, and Johnny are then shown visiting a big but run-down house that they hope to buy. Kate loves it as it overlooks the sea. Tully tells her that her show is great because of her and calls her the heart of the operation. In 2006, Tully and Johnny spend the night together, and the next day he brings her food to bed. They then confess their love for each other. Their morning snuggle is interrupted by a phone call, and Tully learns that Kate had another seizure and she is in the hospital. Johnny breaks the devastating news. Kate's cancer spread to her brain. This extremely dire state leaves her out of any treatment options and gives her but weeks, months at best, to spend the last of her days. Tully curses Johnny for giving up on her and says that he was never good enough for her. When she visits her, Kate says that she just wants to go home and be with her and Johnny. A montage shows them spending time together, partaking in different activities. Kate hears Tully and Mara chatting and laughing in the kitchen. She learns that her daughter has a girlfriend called Zoe. With Kate's numbered days, Tully shuts her personal life and Danny off completely. He tries to reach out many times, but she doesn't respond. Johnny interrupts Kate, who is writing a novel that she intends to leave for her daughter to remember her by. She is worried that Mara is only going to remember her as a sick shell of a mother, but Johnny assures her that she is a wonderful mother who raised an amazing girl. At night, Mara talks to her mom about her date. She says she could feel Zoe's energy without touching each other. Kate spends time with her brother. She sees as the nurse hits on him, but he states that he's taken, because he's gonna ask William to marry him. Kate wishes she could be at his wedding. They both get emotional. She apologizes to him for not being a better sister, but he assures her that she was great. Tally tells Kate that she doesn't want to think about her imminent death. She doesn't know who she is without her. She is afraid that she won't know how to exist without her. She cries, saying that she's not ready. Kate, however, insists that she takes care of her personal life and reach out to Danny. Tally then takes her outside and they recall all their beautiful memories. They then get high and get caught by their mothers. Kate finished writing her book and tells Johnny that it contains the story of her life. She wants to leave it for her daughter to remember her by. Johnny says that she is the first truly good person he's ever met. Kate wants Mara to know that she is proud of her. Johnny starts crying when Kate hands him the book and asks him to give it to Mara when she's ready. Danny pays Tully a visit to let her know that he's going to New York as an opportunity presented itself. He reminds her that she's been avoiding his calls for weeks, so he doesn't see the point in staying. Tully makes a heartfelt confession, asking him not to go away and to stay with her. The next morning, Tully tells her about her night with Danny. She heads into the kitchen to refill her tea. Kate takes in the view of the sea, the boat, the birds, and the flowers. She smiles, and when Tully returns, she realizes that her best friend passed away. She sighs, then starts crying. Tully shows up at the funeral with Danny, but she can't bring herself to go inside. Johnny hands her a box that Kate left for her. In it, she finds a letter and the book she wrote before she passed. She says she never left her, and if she opens the book, she'll find her. Tully also finds a lighter and a joint that she smokes on the bench, a picture that she kisses, and an iPod containing the ABBA song. Tully listens to it while dancing outside the church.